And I'm gonna give you a drum roll. And we back with ELTrain.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up?
So, as a rapper, I got a few questions for you.
Okay.
So tell me a little things about you.
Okay, well, I'm ELTrain. I'm 15 years old. I'm born and raised in St. Louis. I'm a singer, dancer, actor, and photographer and videographer. So yeah.
So, why do they call you ELTrain?
ELTrain was like a childhood name my cousin gave me, and it kind of just stuck from there on. And
just like a childhood memory,
kind of sorta. He gives like everybody in the family nicknames, and
yeah.
ELTrain was just mine. And once we kind of started developing my craft, and if I really wanted to do music, we'd be like, bet, let's use ELTrain. It's marketable, so let's use it.
Yeah, that is a marketable name.
Yeah.
But I got more questions to ask you.
Alright.
So, like, how does it feel being on stage performing and hearing all these dance moves?
It feels great. I honestly, I love it. It's like where I'm most happy. It's where I feel most comfortable. It's where I get to really express myself. So I love it.
So I understand why you love it. But I also saw you at the 22 Summer performing to Chris Brown. Was you really excited about doing that? Like, I really saw you show your emotions and show, like, what was you doing? What made you, like, do Chris Brown?
Well, personally, Chris Brown is one of my favorite artists. I kind of just grew up over the years listening to him, and he's an incredible singer and dancer, which I do both of those things. So it was just like a no-brainer to do Chris Brown. Once again, he's just one of my favorite artists.
So, I'm going to ask you, it's leading into that. So, what's your top 3 favorite artists?
Do they have to be like dead or alive? It could be.
They can be either. It don't matter.
Okay, bet. So, number 1, we got Michael Jackson. All right, that's a solid one. That's solid. That's MJ. We got Chris Brown, of course. And third, R&B. I have to say Usher.
That's not. So, what would you describe yourself as, like an R&B or like a rap genre? Like, cause it's like a mix between.
Yeah. I say I'm more in the R&B pop. I mean, you have your little, sing rap moments, but a lot of the time it's more of the R&B. That's where I really strive the most at.
So that's how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Like R&B, I'm understand what you're saying. You like Chris Brown and you like to sing.
Yeah.
So I'm asking all these questions. What made you first want to sing of all time?
That's a good question. So, I always just used to watch Michael Jackson. From a kid, I was a really big fan of Michael. Dressed up as him for Halloween for years and stuff. But just watching him, dance and how he could bring affection and energy from a crowd and just how he can work his stage. That's really what motivated me to become an artist myself.
I mean, yeah, that's understandable. I like me some MJ.
Yeah.
But we gonna get into sports.
Okay.
What is your favorite sport?
Oh, my favorite sport is basketball.
I already knew that.
Yeah.
When you said MJ, I already knew it was gonna be the all-time MJ.
Yes. Basketball is definitely my favorite sport.
Okay, so what's your top 3 favorite sports?
Okay. Okay, basketball's number 1. I'm gonna do football. And I'm going to do a controversy. I'm going to say volleyball, too.
I play volleyball also.
Yeah, so volleyball is my favorite.
What's your, give me one person from each sport, because you said, I don't know no volleyball players. I'm going to tell you that.
Neither.
I just like the game for the sport. So you going to give me one from basketball and one for NFL.
I can do that. Okay, so one for basketball. I'm going to say, I'm going to do Kobe. Okay. Football, I'm going to do Deion Sanders. Old school.
Good.
And then volleyball, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I use. I like volleyball.
Yeah.
I don't know no volleyball players.
Nah, I can't name you one.
You ask me that, I'm not going to know none.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring up a random name. It's like, Jamal Smith. I don't even know.
Yeah.
So, after you told me about all your sports, what's your favorite clothes design? You see, I got Nike. I got the drip on.
Okay. More of a Fashion Nova kind of guy. That's usually the go-to when it comes to clothes I wear. Besides that, I like Nike and just typical, clothing designs and stuff.
Now, I know what I'm about to ask all of you. Y'all always gonna say Jordan. So, what is your top 5 favorite shoes from Jordan? You got Jordan 4s, Jordan 3s, you got Jordan 11s, you got all type of shoes.
So me personally, I love Jordan 4s. Those are my favorite Jordans. With Jordan 4s, I'm gonna do Jordan 1s because like that's just classic. Yeah. And I'll say Jordan 3s.
Yeah, I like the 3s.
Yeah.
I got the green and white.
Okay.
And we gonna ask you something about Nike. Look.
Okay.
Everybody know. Every person that's black always get a white Air Forces, bro, and black Air Forces, bro. You gonna be honest about that. But besides all them other brands, do you like cold or the summer? Like, you a summer type of guy or you a cold type of guy?
Funny you ask it. So I have a single called Summertime Fling. So I would say summer because that's when I'm, most active.
Yeah.
So I would say summer because like you ain't got no school, you chilling.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Got a little free time.
Got my toes on the bed, relaxing, watching some Netflix. Man, I always love the summer, but when school start back up on that first day of school, you heard that alarm? Oh, but you be having your first fresh pair of Jordans out, your whole outfit out.
Oh, you got to lay it on the bed the night before?
Yeah. Man, that make you confident, but then as soon as you go to school, you realize, I got to do this for a long time again.
Man.
It's like a repeating process. I got to go back to this, then I got to do this again. I got to keep going back either way.
Yeah.
So, they call you ELTrain because it was like your childhood memory.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask you something that people never ask.
Right back.
You want to run my hat, bro?
Bet. I'll wear it. Let's do it.
So, look. You see you got the brand on, the drip on, you got the neon. So, look. Do you like straight hair or curly hair? Because, I got the curls for the girls.
My hair is curly, so I'm going to say curly. Yeah, curly hair is best for me.
Yeah, I like curly hair, but the work you got to put into it.
To keep it?
Yeah.
Man.
Watch yourself like your music career, ELTrain.
Okay, so I started performing around 4 or 5. I did like covers of artists like Bruno Mars and Chris Brown, of course, and Michael Jackson and Usher. Also, I performed a lot with a group called the Dirty Mugs.
Yeah.
Y'all might know them. I do a lot of stuff with them. So, yeah, that's kind of how I started out.
Then that's the beginning.
Yeah.
Then when you got to the middle, that's when you start, people start realizing, this is ELTrain.
Yeah.
This is, actually an ELTrain. A person that's doing so well in life, R&B, he can dance, he can do all of this. Right. But, what happened, in the middle of rapping, when all this, hard stuff start coming in, having to, go in the studio and being up in there for, hours and hours and days. Not even, legit, for real days, but, you know what I mean? It felt like it's forever. So, tell me, in the middle.
I mean, it's honestly a process. I know coming into 2023, I kind of wanted to become my own person because I had always done the covers and always done, the Brunos and the Uptown Funk and all that stuff. So I kind of wanted to become my own person. So we got into the studio, and that's when we recorded the track Summertime Fling. That released in June. It was just a process, honestly. It was a lot of fun. Fun fact. Summertime Fling wasn't even the original track that we were working on. We were working on some slow song. I can't remember the name of it. But we were like, it's going to come out in the summer. We need that summer vibe. So we pulled up Summertime Fling and we just worked on it and perfected it. And we got it done within 2 sessions. So it's pretty dope.
So look, I know all rappers be saying, all my songs is my favorite. But you always got to have your number 1 of all time song. And what is that?
For me, that's Summertime Fling, and it's because it's the first one, and it was a pretty big deal for me, and it did pretty well, So I say Summertime Fling.
And I'm glad you ain't lie, because most people be lying out here, man. So that's the middle. In the end, we're gonna keep expanding.
Yeah.
And your career is getting higher and higher every day. every post you make, every view you get, every like you get, every comment you get. And I'm going to ask you a couple things. Did you go to the reunion thing?
Reunion tour?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I put up. Funny you mention that. So I got to do photography because I also do photography. I got to do photography at the reunion tour when it stopped in St. Louis. Then also I got to go to the Kansas City show, which was the very next day. I got to meet up with Kurt Franklin and all those guys. Also, fun fact, it was my 4th time meeting Kirk. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Shout out to Amber Bullock. Yeah.
How does it feel me? Kirk Franklin 4 times. Most people don't even get to meet any celebrities. Like I met Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon.
That's what's up.
That's big for me. And DC Young Flaw also reposted my video. I was like real young at that time. But when you met Kirk Franklin, like how does it feel to meet him?
It's an honor. I mean, like you said, most people, your average person, don't get to meet celebrities that often at all, and to meet one celebrity 4 times is incredible. It's great. He's a very nice person. Yeah, very nice guy.
So I'm gonna ask you, what is your favorite of all time praise dancing song? Like Praise the Lord, like.
Ooh, that's a great question. Dang. For me, I'm gonna say "Brighter Day" by Kirk Franklin. That's the one that usually gets me in the groove. "Brighter Day" by Kirk. "Thank You Lord" by Amber Bullock. Love that one a lot. Ty Tribbett, "Work It Out."
Oh yeah, he is my favorite. He got the most energy.
Yeah, he be going crazy. So yeah.
When at SDL, he was jumping up.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
He's like, it's just about him. What makes he got all this energy.
Yeah, he does.
So, and about you, we talked about like how you started, you got to the middle, and you got to the end, you just kept expanding. Yeah. But after you get to expanding, what do you do?
I mean, honestly, it's just about creating more content, giving the people what they want. And the people want more music, so that's what I strive to do, create more music. I'm currently working on my EP. Which will be coming out sometime next year. Not giving the date away yet, but sometime next year, I'll be dropping my EP and just doing shows and just building and elevating.
But how does it feel, like all those haters out there, just like talking about you, like putting you down as a young artist? Like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, honestly, you're not doing something right if you don't have haters.
That's true.
Yeah, if you're doing something wrong if you don't have haters.
I mean, that is true, because it's always going to be the devil trying to come and get you and send people to hurt you.
Right.
And we were with ELTrain.
Yes, sir.
You can see No Adults Allowed podcast on all social medias. Where can we see you in social media?
Okay, so official ELTrain. That's where you can catch me. I'm going to spell ELTrain for y'all because some people get it mixed up. Yeah. ELTrain is spelled ELTRAIN. Okay?
Mm-hmm. You can also reach me, your favorite rapper in the game, Lil Drippy. You can find me on all social medias. Peace.